most of you remember that I was speaking about Srila Prabhupada at Radhakund, that how somebody, they spoke some slang words, one panda, for Srila Raghunath Das Goswami. And then Srila Prabhupada fasted, and all other pandas were angry with this panda who was speaking about Raghunath Das Goswami. And then finally they came to Srila Prabhupada, they paid their obeisances, asked for forgiveness. And then Srila Prabhupada said that yes, if I would be like a ordinary Babaji, then I would not have mind whatever one speaks. But because I am leading a sampradaya, I will taking a responsibility to protect it and preach the message of that particular sampradaya. So that's why I cannot become like ordinary person. So that's why for my purification I have to fast, because I am unable to protest. That's why I have to fast. So he was fasting. He was so strong in one side. But on the other side, when in Pudamatala, in Navadvip Dham, he was being attacked. The whole Parikrama party was being attacked. And next day, or maybe the same day in the evening.
Same day
in the evening.
No, within 2 hours.
Within 2 hours, when the police came and approached that, do you have any doubt? Do you have doubt on somebody? You can mention their names.
Making
so
charges.
That,
making charges.
Yes. So that we can do something.
Do something, first FIR.
We can write FIR
against
them, and then take action, shoot a court case or whatsoever is required. Then Srila Prabhupada, he mentioned that there is no need at all. Why? Because I don't have doubt on anybody. Again and again they asked, but he said no. So Srila Maharaj at this point he mentions that when somebody speaks about Guru Vargas, when somebody speaks about like against the philosophy of Guru Vargas, at that time he is like a lion. But when somebody speaks or does something against for him, for even to kill him, murder him, still he is having nothing to say. He just says that that's my own karma which is coming in front of me, and there is nobody who can do anything for me. So in this way he used to take it like this. So Srila Maharaj yesterday in the morning he was mentioning these points, that how it is very like deep, how it is very difficult for ordinary people to understand the conduct of pure Vaishnavas. But when one is blessed with their mercy, then and only then it becomes very clear for them that how in different situations they deal in the different ways. मेरे को लगता है ये वाला ही कल सुबह वाला रह गया था हमारा, उसके लिए बता दिया. किंतु कल जो यहाँ पर हम लोग बात कर रहे थे कि प्रणयी भक्तों के साथ में जाना चाहिए, प्रणयी भक्तों की पहचान कैसे हो और उसके लिए कैसे अपने आप को निर्विलीक सिंसियर बनना पड़ेगा, तभी हमारे लिए उनको पहचानना संभवपर होगा. किंतु अभी इसके बाद में और एक बात मन में आती है कि हम लोगों को सचमुच में पहली बात सबसे पहले ये आता है कि हम लोगों को तीर्थ यात्रा करने के लिए जाना है, तभी फिर प्रणयी भक्त की आवश्यकता पड़ती है, तभी फिर हम लोगों को निष्कपट होकर के निर्विलीक होकर के बनना आवश्यक होता है. तो सबसे पहले तो ये वाला ही कि हम लोगों को जो तीर्थ यात्रा है इसको करने की आवश्यकता ही क्यों?
आवश्यकता यही है, तीर्थ यात्रा ना करें तो आपका इंद्रियों को आप एंगेज करने के लिए मौका कहाँ से पाओगे?
जैसे हमारे मठ में, मंदिर में और सब सेवाएं व्यक्ति करते रहते हैं, तब फिर हम लोगों को स्पेशली धाम परिक्रमा के लिए या तीर्थ यात्रा के लिए क्यों जाना पड़ता है?
इसलिए ठाकुर भक्ति में चिट्ठी लिखा प्रभुपाद, जितना जल्दी हो सके नवद्वीप धाम परिक्रमा पुनः प्रवर्तन करें. किस लिए? इससे जनहित का कार्य और कोई नहीं, इससे बढ़कर। इससे समस्त इंद्रियों को एंगेज करने के लिए एक मौका मिलता है। जिसलिए ये साधु संगों में करेगा तो इसे देख कर भी कुछ सीखेगा, कोई सुन के सीखेगा जब कथा होगा, और जाने ना जाने विग्रह को प्रणाम करेगा जहाँ सब करेगा, परिक्रमा करेगा मंदिर को। तो इसीलिए ये मंदिर परिक्रमा का फल उसको मिलेगा। और दूसरी बात है, ये हाथों से, कान से, आँख से, नाक से सेवा करने का चांस मिलता है। अगर आप वहाँ पीछे पीछे जाओ तो भक्तों का चरण रोज आपको ऊपर आके गिरेगा कि नहीं? गिरता है तो चरण रोज तो जो कीमती है ये तो आपका ऑटोमेटिक मिल जाता है। इसीलिए इसको शुरू किया। लेकिन इसका महिमा तभी पता लगता है डिटेल से जब प्रणय होती भक्त। जैसे बोला, बात तो यही है, कीर्तन तो जाकर रथ का सामने में बहुत बोलता है, लेकिन वही भाव होता वो लोगों का होने से ऐसा होता। ऐसा कि देखा गया, समझे ना समझे, जब 1 महीने का बाद जाने पड़ता था लोग रोता था। इसीलिए इतना रो और का बात याद ही नहीं रहा। एक साथ दिख किया, दूसरी दिख किया, जिसका केंद्र करके, केंद्र समझते हैं, आप घूमोगे उसमें आपको आसक्ति होता है। इसीलिए शादी का बात
ये वाला मैं बोल दूंगा। आप जो बोलते हैं विवाह होता है इसीलिए बार बार वो कराता है।
ना 7 दफा फेरो लगाते हैं।
हाँ जी, वही
हाँ।
वो मैं बोल रहा हूँ। हो गया ये वाला, ठीक।
बोलो।
So, in continuation to yesterday's point, now the turning point came again that we are discussing that we have to go for parikrama, we have to find out pranay bhakata, then we have to follow them. Then the point came that how we can recognize a pranay bhakata. Then the point came that how we have to be sincere, then and only then it will be possible for us to recognize. Now the point has come that why we have to perform parikrama anyway. If in the temple we have so many different services, but still what is the need to go out to the dham and perform parikrama? Then Srila Maharaj is mentioning that during the time of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur, when he was almost in his performing his last pastimes, at that time he mentioned to Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Sarasvati Thakur through a letter that as soon as possible you can start Navadip Dham Parikrama. Restart Navadip Dham Parikrama. Restart means Nityananda Prabhu has taken to Jiva Goswami. That's why
Jiva Goswami and Ishan ये सब भक्तों को कराया था।
नित्यानंद प्रभु
ना, नित्यानंद प्रभु का बात
ईशान प्रभु ने और भक्तों को कराया था। श्रीनिवासाचार्य जी इत्यादि को। ठीक। Why he is saying that restart? Why? Because first parikrama of Navadip Dham was been performed by Srila Jiva Goswami under the guidance of Nityanand Prabhu.
Nityanand Prabhu, Haridas.
Nityanand Prabhu, Haridas Thakur,
and
they took Jiva Goswami with them.
बाद में जीव गोस्वामी।
अच्छा, पहले उन्होंने जो आप बोल प्रति घरे घरे गया वही भिक्षु। ओके,
नवद्वीप था।
Okay, so first parikrama he is mentioning that when Mahaprabhu gave order to Nityanand Prabhu and Haridas Thakur that prati ghare ghare giya karo ei bhiksha. You people should go out in each and every house and beg something from them. And what is that? Bolo Krishna, bhajo Krishna, karo Krishna shiksha. That you can ask each and every person that they should call out the names of Krishna. They should serve Krishna, as well as they should get teachings what Krishna has spoken. So they were going from one house to another house. So that was the first parikrama of Navadvip Dham, which Nityanand Prabhu and Haridas Thakur they did together. And after that, when Jiva Goswami came to Navadvip Dham, at that time Nityanand Prabhu took him for parikrama. And after that, Srinivasacharya, when he came to Navadvip Dham, at that time a devotee who was taking care of Shachi Mata and Vishnu Priya Devi in Mahaprabhu's absence, Ishan Prabhu, he took Srinivasacharya and other devotees for parikrama. So that's why Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he wrote to Srila Prabhupada that as soon as possible restart Navadvip Dham parikrama. Why? Because there can be no greater well-being activity
for the development of the
activity for the development of the devotees, for the development or for the well-being of the whole world. That's why you can start it as soon as possible. So Srila Maharaj is saying that why it is considered very beneficial, because in the parikrama it is a great chance that each and every person can come and engage their all senses in the service of the Dham. Hearing
Dham, not
Harikatha,
only Dham, Dham and
Vaishnavas.
devotees.
Dham and devotees,
Yes,
they will be going to one place to another place. Some people, those who never came, those who don't know anything about the philosophy of Krishna consciousness, they will be seeing the devotees, what they are doing, and by seeing itself, they will also perform the same activity. In this way, they will meet with benefit. And others, they will be hearing Harikatha. And there are so many devotees who live around different places. They don't get chance to come to Navadvip Dham. And they don't find, even if they come to the Dham, they don't find Pranay Bhaktas over there with whom they can circumulate. But at that time the opportunity comes that when Pranay Bhaktas, they are inviting themselves that, oh, come here, we are going to arrange for parikrama, we will go everywhere. So they themselves are inviting. So what a great opportunity it is. And after that he was mentioning that if a person does not even desire, then also when he is performing parikrama, if he is wherever he may be, the dust of the lotus feet of devotees will definitely touch his body, and in this way he will get the rare thing which even people, even after asking, they don't get. But over there automatically the dust will be coming and touching their bodies. So that's why one is supposed to go for parikrama. और महाराज जी ने क्या बोला?
ये मिल गया आगो सब
केंद्र करके
And then Maharaj was mentioning one another point that when one does parikrama, what is the meaning? Parikrama, who is in the center? Center of the parikrama is the mercy of the Bhagavan. Bhagavan himself. We want to have relationship with him. We are having eternal relationship with him, but we want to revive that. So the revival process, it is like consider that when you are circumulating somebody, that means you are unknotting your relationship with the whole world. At the same time, you are knotting yourself with the Lord, to whomsoever you are circumulating. So in the same way, like Maharaj mentions that at the time of marriage ceremony, according to Vedic culture, they move around. They start fire sacrifice, Shaligram Shilas are there, and then Purohit is there, ordinary people,
and Ogni is there.
fire is there, relatives are there, so many things are there. So they circumulate fire and Shaligram Shilas. Why? Even though they don't know that, according to them, they are understanding that they are circumulating so that their knot can be tied for 7 lifetimes or something like that.
7 times.
7 times.
7
But in reality, like Maharaj was mentioning last night, that Vedas, they speak everything indirectly. A child don't want to take medicine, but a doctor, expert doctor, brings rasagullas in the front. Oh, you can take one medicine, then you will get one rasagulla. You take 2 medicine, then get 2 rasagullas. So in the same way, actually the real fruit of medicine is to get cure. But externally the child thinks that what is this? I am getting rasagulla. The result of eating medicine, the fruit of eating medicine is rasagulla. So in the same way, people think that they are circulating and that they are getting like a relationship with each other for many lifetimes. But Shastras, they are providing that Agni is there, all the demigods are present, and then Shaligram Shilas are present, so you are circulating that. So your relationship will be more strong with them. So in the same way, the center of the parikrama is Bhagavan. So that's why Bhagavan and devotees, when one is circulating, then he is making his relationship deep with them. So that's why it has been prescribed that one should perform parikrama. नवदीप धाम परिक्रमा का हमें समझ आता है कि महाप्रभु की जिस समय आविर्भाव तिथि होती है उस समय नवदीप धाम परिक्रमा प्रारंभ करते हैं, किंतु ब्रजमंडल परिक्रमा के लिए कार्तिक का समय ही क्यों चुना जाता है हमारे वैष्णवों के द्वारा विशेष करके?
हमारे वैष्णव के इसलिए श्री चैतन्य महाप्रभु स्टार्ट परिक्रमा,
ठीक है,
in the from the दशहरा
विजयदशमी, विजयदशमी को पूरी से चलना प्रारंभ किया था, तो उसी को ही माना जाता है। ठीक है,
स्टार्ट करते हैं।
ठीक है,
हमारे गुरु जी उसी रोज स्टार्ट करते थे कोलकाता से। कहाँ से?
कुछ भक्त लोग बोलते हैं कि कार्तिक मास आया, श्रीमती राधा रानी का मास है, इस समय तो उल्टा आराम से बैठ करके भजन साधन करना चाहिए। और ये लोग क्या करते हैं, जितना सब तरह का असुविधाओं वाला चीज़ होता है, बसों में चढ़ो, परिक्रमाओं में जाओ, शोर मचाओ, दर्शन करो, उसमें सब में एंगेज करते हैं, तो ये अच्छा नहीं है।
तुमने क्या करोगे? तुमने बैठ करके दुनिया का सोचोगे, तुम्हारा माइंड सुनेगा। तुम्हारा साथ 5 टेप रिकॉर्डर है, तो सबको ऑटोमेटिक टेप रिकॉर्डर, ये हर वक्त टैप करता है। आँख से, नाक से, कान से, त्वचा से, जीवा से।
नहीं, आप बोलो आगे, किंतु धीरे वाला बोलना, आप तेज बोल रहे हैं, बोलो।
ये है टेप रिकॉर्ड, टेप करके रख देते हैं। जब आप दरवाजा बंद करके सोचोगे तो टेप अपना आप चालू हो जाएगा। रोक सकता है? इसलिए लोग बोलते हैं महाराज ध्यान करने चाहता हूँ, उस वक्त दुनिया की चिंता आता है, ये तो आएगा ही, एक नेचुरल है। वो टैप है तुम्हारा, तो एक टैप को क्या करना है, जो पहले टैप करके रखा, जितना टाइम किया उतना टाइम दूसरी कॉल करो, तो पहले वाला वो मीट हो जाएगा, नहीं तो होगा नहीं। इसीलिए वो जगत में जितना टैप करके रखा है 5 इंद्रियों से, इतना ही भगवान और भक्तों के लिए करने पड़ेगा, तब आपको सुधरेगा। उसका बाद जो करोगे वो आगे ले जाएगा।
कीर्तन प्रभावे
स्मरण होइबे सकाले भजन निर्जन संभव।
So the next point we have asked is why now about Navadip Parikrama we understand that because on Gaura Purnima Sriman Mahaprabhu appeared, so that's why we perform our Parikrama of Navadip Dham at that time. But why we have to perform Braj Mandal Parikrama at the time of Kartik? So then Srila Maharaj mentioned that because Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he came from Jagannath Puri to Vrindavan, he started on Vijaya Dashami, Dashera, and then by the time of Kartik almost, he came to Braj and he started his parikrama from Mathura itself. So that's why all the Gaudiya Vaishnavas, because of this main reason, they start their Braj Mandal Parikrama in the Kartik itself. And Maharaj was mentioning that his Guru Maharaj, especially, he followed the route of Braj Mandal Parikrama also according to Chaitanya Charitamrita,
ना भक्ति रत्नाकर
Bhakti Ratnakar. Whatever the process, like from where Mahaprabhu, first where Mahaprabhu visited and then next place, according to that, Srila Madhav Goswami Maharaj ji arranged for Braj Mandal Parikrama. So this is the reason. Then the next question came that somebody in Vrindavan, once they were mentioning to me that because our Gurudev, he used to perform Braj Mandal Parikrama every year. So somebody was asking that it is not a proper time to do Braj Mandal Parikrama. That can be done any time. Why in Kartik? This is the special month and the presiding deity is Srimati Radhika. Why don't we sit at one place and perform our bhajan properly? Why we have to make such a big show and so many arrangements, so many complication comes in this kind of parikramas. So why we have to do that? Then in response, Srila Maharaj is saying that a person who is saying like this, what he can do? He cannot do anything. He can just speak, he can just sit and find the faults of others and speak only. With eyes saying all wrong things. With ears also collecting wrong things. With mind also thinking bad things. Cannot come by any mean to come to the real point. Whereas the devotees, they take the words of their Guru Vargas in such a way that whatever they do, that is the topmost auspicious thing for me to follow. Even though my mind may not be able to understand it. Like once, our Gurudev in Mathura, when he was speaking Harikatha, all of us know that sometime he used to ask devotees to speak. So one day he asked one devotee that, okay, you can start speaking Harikatha. And the devotee was speaking, and meanwhile he mentioned that if we see that something which our Gurudev is doing is not proper, then we have to judge it. We have to judge it, we have to think about it and discuss it. So at that time, the Gurudev stopped him and asked him that, oh, can you repeat the words which you are saying? Then that person again repeated the same words, that if Guru does something which is not proper, then what we have to do? We have to rethink, we have to discuss and then come to the conclusion. Then Srila Gurudev said, this is offensive. This is offensive. Why? You have to approach in a way which can be called the approach of a disciple. The approach of a disciple will be, if he is unable to understand, then his approach will be, don't sit like this.
not touch.
Don't touch your mala also with your feet. And then Srila Gurudev mentioned that what kind of approach must be. The approach should be that, oh, Gurudev is doing such thing. For me, because I am very young, it is very difficult for me to understand that why he has done something like that. I have to take shelter of him and pray to him that, oh Gurudev, can you please let me know that why you are doing something like that. Then and only then it is okay. But if one is thinking by himself that yes, this act of Gurudev is not proper, then that is offensive. So in this,
Honestly inquiry,
then
not
honest-
challenging more.
yes, then also honest inquiry should be there. Like Maharaj was mentioning yesterday also, honest inquiry should be there.
Should I get a pillow?
Please having shoes, it's okay. Honest inquiry should be there, not with a challenging mood. So, a person who is saying that, oh, why Gurudev is arranging parikrama in Kartik, he is having nothing to say about it. Why? Because whatever his Gurudev is doing must be some solid reason is there. That's why he is performing. So one should try to understand properly. Then he was mentioning that even if a person say that, oh, this is a time, Kartik month, we can sit silently and perform our bhajan. Then Maharaj is saying that it is not possible. Why? Because for Baddha Jivas to control one's senses is not proper. That's why so many people come and approach that, oh Maharaj, I want to perform bhajan, but even if I sit for 2 minutes, my mind is not under control. So many useless thought comes automatically even though I don't want. Then Maharaj is saying that it is natural. It will come. That's why our Guru Vargas, they have arranged parikramas for us, so that at least for 1 month we should become so busy that our senses are having no time to go here and there. Otherwise we are having 5 tape recorders always fit in us. Because of our 5 senses, he says that these are 5 tape recorders. With our eyes, automatic tape recorder. We have 5 senses. With our eyes, over the years, doesn't matter, can say like I'm 45-year-old, so for 45 years with my eyes, I have taken pictures, so many pictures, and which are always there in my heart, in my mind. And whenever I sit silently, some or other automatically, sometime the picture comes which I have taken in the age of 5, sometime a picture comes which I have taken in the age of 20. So all those things automatically come. Or I have somebody spoken bad words to me, somebody chastised me very heavily. So while I am sitting, some or other, without even thinking about it, oh, that person told me, you are rascal. So this thought automatically comes. Why? Because I have collected this information with my ears, and which stays always with me. With sense of touch, we accumulate so many things. So in this way, we are having 5 tape recorders. One after another, automatically it is going on. So to stop it, what one has to do? Srila Maharaj gives always one example, that when we used to have audio recordings, in audio recordings there used to be a system that if you will not stop at a proper time, then the recording will be in such a way that whatever you have recorded earlier will go away and the new recording will come. So you have to be very conscious that when you want to stop. So in the same way, if we want new recordings, what we have to do? If we want to delete the old recordings, what we have to do? We have to do the new recording on the top of it. So what is new recording? Because for 40 years, 45 years, whatever impressions we are carrying with us, or life after life actually, so many impressions we are carrying with us. If we want to get rid all of that, then what we have to do? We have to do new recording. And how the new recording will be coming? By the association of sadhus. When we are engaging our eyes in seeing the Dham, the devotees, the Lord, then and only then our all whatever pictures we have taken over the lifetimes, that will go away. With our ears, when we hear Harikatha from Vaishnavas, then and only then the path of our ears will become pure. And all those things, whatever I have heard, will not bother me anymore. And I will really come to this conclusion that yes, all those things were the result of my sinful activities, my prarabdhas. There was nothing wrong if somebody accused me or said something to me. Then that conclusion will come out. So in this way, each and everything will come out. All the old recordings will go away and the new recordings will come when I will be performing parikrama with the sadhus. That's why whatever path, whatever like prescription has been given by our Guru Vargas for us, that is the 100% proper prescription, provided we follow it with great sincerity. One another point was coming in the mind which Maharaj was saying earlier. Yes, he was mentioning that for 1 month, when we used to perform parikrama with the devotees, even ordinary people, when they used to come and join us, the time when they used to leave, they used to cry that, oh, why we have to go? We don't want to go. Such a life here with the devotees that we are not worried at all for our families. We were not worried at all about our business or even health. Everything was completely forgotten. Devotees, they pray for it, that when that day will be mine, when I will completely forget everything of the world, all worldly dealings, even about my body, not only gross body, even about my subtle body. Like Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he writes in one of his kirtans, Dekhite dekhite bhuli bowa kabe nij sthul parichay. When that day will be mine, when I will be completely forgetful about my like gross and subtle bodies. And then Nayane Heribo Braj Purushobha Nitya Chidanandamai. And then and only then the time will come when I will be able to perceive the dham, the beauty of the dham. Otherwise it will never ever become possible. So in this way Maharaj is saying that even ordinary people, when they used to stay with devotees, fully engaged in all spiritual activities, at that time, after 1 month they used to cry. This is the result of parikrama, if one does with pranayama. They come to this understanding that whatever we are doing is useless, and whatever we have done for this 1 month, this must be our real life.